What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and this weekend, Ubisoft finally pulled the curtain off its brand new looter shooter RPG, The Division. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been very skeptical about this game for the last few years, ever since it was announced. I had this foreboding feeling of, well, here we go again. We have another Ubisoft game that looks fucking amazing, that has a great concept and premise. But will Ubisoft finally be able to deliver on their pre-release promises? Because that's been a real big problem with Ubisoft as a developer. They come up with great ideas, but their execution on these ideas are just, for lack of better words, awful. I mean, one could make a case for Far Cry 3, right? But generally looking back throughout their catalog, you had Watch Dogs, the last few Assassin's Creeds had a pretty rough go, but I remember watching a video of some civilians inside the city ass racing through the city. Like, they were literally on their asses sitting down and just fucking flying through the city like a NASCAR. It's hilarious. We also have The Crew, which was generally pretty awful. Not to mention that Ubisoft just has a habit of lying straight up to their fan bases, especially the whole Far Cry 3's clunky shooting controls were because Jason isn't a trained soldier and has nothing to do with the fact that the controls in Far Cry 3 were not top notch. He's just a young kid in a bad situation. Fast forward to 2015, Rainbow Six Siege, you play as a highly trained Spec Ops soldier and the shooting is just as clunky as Far Cry's. And it's so bad that they even have to actually go all the way back to Far Cry Primal so they don't have to have guns in there, so you don't realize that the controls are that bad. And I'm not even mentioning the famous switcheroo that they pulled with E3 footage a few years back with Watch Dogs versus the release of Watch Dogs, pulling a gearbox with the alien colonial marines by showing us a highly tuned tech demo, not even running on current generation hardware specifications, and then releasing a version that looks nowhere near what was teased. So imagine my surprise when I find out that not only has Ubisoft done the exact same fucking thing with The Division, teasing us for the last few years with this amazing looking game running on this Frostbite 2.03 version, Alpha 8.6, whatever the fuck they call it. And then 2 months before this game's supposed to be released, they switch it out for a version that, quite frankly, looks a lot like Watch Dogs. And honestly, after playing and walking around it literally reuses like 90% of the assets from the game, from Watch Dogs in The Division. So don't even give me that excuse that this game is still in beta. We are 2 months away from release. This game has been in development and delayed for 2 years, and still reuses assets from a game that was also previously delayed for 2 years. So if you want to know why this game looks like it was made in 2012, it's because majority of the assets in the game were made in 2012 for Watch Dogs. And you can even see it right here. Not only are their car model assets 100% reused, but they couldn't even break up the bike models with different color palettes. Everything about this game just feels lazy and uninspired, especially since I'm dealing with the same problems that I had in Watch Dogs with like awkward camera angles in situations that I don't need to be seeing the back of my motherfucking head or being set on fire. Just saying. It's just hard for me to put my faith in a game from a developer that not only hasn't learned from their previous mistakes in the past, but are actively copying and pasting the same previous mistakes into their new game. And at the same time, they're creating new problems for themselves, like storing your character's save data on your hard drive and then not validating the integrity of those files when you log on, allowing people on console and PC alike to edit their save file and enter the Dark Zone invisible with unlimited ammo, grenades, health, and pretty much God mode. I know that it's a beta, but that is day one networking that they teach you to always validate the integrity of the user file before allowing the user to access your network. Seeing Ubisoft make not only huge mistakes like this, but huge newbie mistakes like this, it just leaves me no faith at all that the Division will be handled properly after launch. Even Bungie is considered one of the greatest game developers of modern day. Can't seem to get this game right after launch. Quite frankly, I don't think Ubisoft can either. But I mean, if you ask me about the game, I mean, what can I say? Didn't really get to see much of the game at all. There wasn't much of anything in the beta. It was like one mission in the Dark Zone. And then when I tried to join my friends in the Dark Zone, it wouldn't let me. It actually put me in a solo instance with level 1 through 7 players. And then they got dumped in a lobby for higher level players. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be an actual thing in the actual release game or not, but like I said, there's not much I can say for the actual game itself. There wasn't enough of it shown to even get a taste of how the level progression goes, since most people just grinded the same mission over and over again to get the max level to get to the Dark Zone PvP, and I'm not very interested in grinding at level 6 in a beta. That's just me. So, we'll see how much actual content is in at the game release. I'm not pre-ordering it. I will not be buying this game at day one. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait for some of the reviews to come out and see what you guys say, and maybe check out a couple streams and ask a couple of my friends that are playing it. But with everything surrounding this game, yeah, Ubisoft's reputation, their pre-release lies, the fact that 90% of this game is lifted from a game that already previously plopped in fucking simple basic networking exploits so close to release, just I have zero faith this game will last beyond the summer. Especially when you got games like Overwatch, No Man's Sky on the way. Ubisoft already has to dig itself out of a hole before the game's even released because of their reputation. And with what I've seen, that they had the chance to blow the doors off this weekend and fucking release this amazing beta and, you know, take a lot of Bungie's customers in the process. I feel like they missed that fucking boat. Big time. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Tell me in the comment section down below. What did you think of the Division beta? Are you still keeping your pre-order for the game, or did the beta just kind of put you on the fence a little bit? Or did you have a great time? Did you have a fantastic time? You go in the Dark Zone with your friends, you blowed a bunch of people away, you picked up a bunch of epic loot, right? You had a good time? Tell me. I want to know in the comment section down below. My name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you guys later.